Yo, what's the dealio? Just wanted to make a quick video here. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine. He is an ex-student. I say ex-student because he stopped training with me when I moved back to Florida. But, I'm a little sad because just got off the phone with him. Ends up that he ended up going back to his old ways, as a coach, as someone who cares, it's your job as a coach to care for the people that you're training, that you're teaching, because, you're basically putting people under your wing. And yes, it's more than just training them in whatever it is. In my case, martial arts. It could be that I'm training somebody in computer graphics, in animation, or whatever. But the bottom line is you're training someone. But aside from that, you're kind of a mentor to them. And, especially when you see them in the condition that you met them, completely just not healthy, not in the right state of mind, not in a place of happiness. Sanity is kind of, borderline. Nutrition is out the window. Alcohol, cigarettes, pot, and whatever drug there is, huge factors. And when you take somebody in like that and you nurture them, you grow them, you care for them, you love them as a human being, and you give them advice, and you kind of pick them back up and you make them something more than they even imagine. And when I say make them, I should just basically say help make them, because everybody already has what it is that they need to become who they want to become. You already are who you're supposed to be. It's just trapped inside of that shell that's holding you back. But anyway, so when I moved, he didn't find another school, and he didn't find, or I should say, he didn't find another school that he can call home. He didn't find another mentor, I should say, someone that actually cares for him other than paying for the classes. And it turns out he, kind of just spiraled back to what he was before I met him, which is kind of sad, Just like any of my kids or anybody in my family, if I give advice and I care for you and I nurture you and I pour into you, it's not about me, but it's about the time that we put together, and you knowing, or should know, the difference between right and wrong, and knowing what's good and bad, and knowing especially that if I care for you, that I won't steer you wrong, and still end up making poor decisions, poor choices. And listen, I'm not impervious to poor choices, okay? I've made poor choices in my life, wrong decisions. But then again, I wrote a book about decisions because I know that they're easy to fix. But when you start spiraling down, and that momentum along with the negative energy starts pulling you to a place where you were before I found you, knowing that you were up 200, 300, 400%, to go plummeting back down, or even negative 300%, is sad. But at the end of the day, it's like I always say, unfortunately, you always get exactly what you want. And it's sad, but the heart will ultimately get exactly what it desires. That's whether it's going to be good or bad for you. It is for you what you want. And so who am I to say whether it's good or bad? I just know that in this case, I know what he strove for. I know what he wanted. I know that he was in a good place when he was with me. And I know he knew that he was loved and he was given the right support and advice. And so it's unfortunate, but everybody's got to make their decisions. And those are the consequences of that. So anyway, just wanted to share that experience with you. You know, if people have poured into you and people love you and you know it, that's the main thing. And you know it, and you decide to make decisions contrary to what you know, based on feelings or emotion, then I guess you get out of life what you get out of life. And a lot of people will later on say, well, you know, why is God punishing me? When it's not God punishing you, it's the decision that you made. And unfortunately, that's what that is. All right, well, anyway, I hope this video helps somebody. Pass it along to anyone who might be hurting, or even to you who might be listening. And you know, just know that there are people that care for you, and at the very least, if you feel like no one cares for you, you got to care for yourself. And no decision in the wrong direction is a decision. All right, take care, guys. Peace.